Hello, everyone. Welcome to Westfield High School's virtual back to school night for the school year 2020-2021. My name is Bill Goldsmith. I am an English teacher here at Westfield High School. I teach grades 11 and 12. So let me get things rolling here. Got to make sure I got all the slides and everything good to go, and we'll start working on the presentation. So a little bit of information about me. This is my 20th year in Fairfax County. My entire teaching career has been at Westfield High School. I feel very privileged, very lucky to have been at the school for so long, to see all kinds of changes, experience so many different things, so many wonderful students, and work with so many wonderful faculty members, administrators, staff members. It really is a truly wonderful school here in Fairfax County. My wife is a social worker in Loudoun County Public Schools, so we are big in education. I have two sons. They are both off at college. I have my oldest son is a senior at Christopher Newport, and my youngest is a freshman at the University of Lynchburg, and he throws shot put there. Little important piece of information about me is I love dogs. I have two big dogs. When we get to the end of the presentation, you'll be able to see my big babies. Moving right along to the important stuff. All right, these are the standards. Those of you with a student in English 12, these are the standards that come from the State of Virginia Department of Education. Big thing to take away from this, we will be doing a lot of analytical reading and writing, and we'll be doing a pretty good amount of research. For kids who go on to college, I think it's really important that they be prepared with good researching and research writing skills. It doesn't matter what your major is, if it's English, history, accounting, engineering, science, you're going to have to know how to do a research paper, an annotated bibliography. So that's a big focus of the classroom for the whole entire year for English 12. The next slide, this is kind of basic stuff. There's your Fairfax County Public Schools standard grading scale for our high school. Just so you know, we use total points. Large assignments, tests, projects, and essays, they tend to account around 100 points or so, just depending on how substantial the assignment is. Smaller assignments, quizzes, little reading questions, maybe checking a first draft, a phase one of a writing assignment. Those are going to be smaller. They can be anywhere from 10 to, say, maybe 50 points if it's a big version of a draft of a writing assignment. We try to do a little something in class every day. It isn't always graded, but I think it's a good way to keep the kids engaged in what we're doing, knowing that if they've got something at the end of class that's going to get them some points, they'll be a little more active and involved in their learning. Those of you with students in English 11, here are the standards for English 11 from the state of Virginia that we have to follow. The big question mark that we're looking at right now for English 11 are the SOL tests. In English 11, just like back in 8th grade, there is a reading SOL and a writing SOL. Last year, all states were able to receive waivers for that federal mandated testing requirement. Right now, things are kind of up in the air, as with a lot of stuff. I have taught English 11 17 out of my 20 years. I have seen just about everything there is to see on the SOL. So there's not a whole lot of surprises. I know how to make sure the kids are well prepared for those tests. If you have any questions, please be sure and let me know. Again, here is basic kind of standard information. Grading is done the same way in English 11 as it is in English 12, using total points, tests, projects, and essays. Larger assignments count more, 100 points or so, depending on the assignment. Smaller grades, quizzes, reading assignments, reading questions, that kind of stuff might be 10 to 50 points as well. Office hours for students. This is really, really important. I'm one of those teachers who the kids like to come in and see, and I'm available before school and after school, and the kids come by, and I really enjoy getting to know them and talking to them. Teaching 11th grade and 12th grade, I have kids asking a lot of questions about what to do and where to go and how to go about doing things when they leave Westfield High School, and that's really important to me. I think I really kind of cherish that role as being able to guide them when they have questions. So we have office hours available on Mondays, but I'm going to try to be as flexible as I can because I know with everything going on right now, kids they have asynchronous learning on Mondays, and so they may have responsibilities for their family or they may have work responsibilities and they just can't meet with me to get extra help or ask questions. So anytime a student might need an appointment, I will try very hard to make myself available for kind of off times. So if Monday at 2:30 in the afternoon doesn't work for you, but Thursday at 8 o'clock at night does, I will try very hard to make that work. Now, I am in graduate school, lifelong learner. It's very important. So I can't always be as flexible as I'd like to be, but I will try very hard to make myself available at times that might be a little more convenient for students and their families. And as it says there on the screen, very important, office hours are held via Google Meet on a secure link accessible only via Schoology. So you do have to sign in through the Schoology account. Parents and students each have their own login. And then from there, you're able to join in on a secure Google Meet so that it's just us and nobody else can pop in. Speaking of popping in, attendance is very important, even maybe perhaps even more so now that we're doing virtual learning and online learning and everything. It is very important, very beneficial that we have the technology, but the technology doesn't always work. So as best as you can, it's really, really, really important to be in class for the whole time and get the information firsthand. Again, everything is accessible through Schoology. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. These are my big babies. These are my doggies. Again, the best way to get in touch with me is my email address. I tell all the kids it's got flow, WV Alexander G, kind of rhymes, at fcps.com. I've got obviously email on my computer. I've got email on my phone. I check it pretty regularly. I try to make sure that I stay on top of things. So if you're communicating, if you need help, if there's something going on, if you're going to miss class, if you're late for an assignment, let me know. We'll talk. We'll work things out. I'm very excited about the school year. I think it's going to be a really, really strange, but a great learning experience for all of us. Again, please email me anytime with any questions about anything at all. I'm happy to help. Thank you. Good night.